Cricket is this one sport that is often dismissed in India because of its popularity as just a silly little game or just people running behind a ball, hitting a ball with stick. And in the book Beyond the Boundary, CLR James asked the question, what do they know of cricket who only cricket know? We spoke earlier about the role of the historian and whether they shape the narrative or they just study it and interpret it. How tightly coupled is cricket with Indian history and the evolution of its culture? Does it just reflect the zeitgeist in the moment, or is it at the helm and actually shapes the narrative?
Well, now it's actually even shaping the narrative. So when I've written several books on cricket, of which the most important is my 2002 book, Corner of a Foreign Field, which examines Indian cricket and its evolution through a sociological and historical lens. And it uses these master categories of race, religion, race, caste, religion, and nation. And now, of course, it's the nation and the market that have taken over. And when I wrote India After Gandhi, India was about to become the most important nation cricketing-wise in terms of reach and financial heft and so on. And of course, then you had IPL. But now, and film and cricket in India After Gandhi, film was seen as more important than cricket. But now cricket is more important than film. I mean, Dhoni and Kohli and command much higher ad value than Shah Rukh Khan and anyone else, right? So I think, and now of course, Indian team has just won the Women's World Cup, which is great, and it will be milked politically by everyone, right? So I think, but for me, I still retain the interest in the love for cricket from an aesthetic lens. I'm not a cricketing jingoist. I don't want India to win all the time. I want a great match. And sometimes it's nicer to watch a match in which India is not playing because the commentators are not, you're not invested and the commentators are not so partisan. But the aesthetics of cricket is what compels me, which is why I particularly like test cricket. And in fact, I've been thinking yesterday and the day before after the Indian team's victory in this World Cup, Indian women's team victory, that what occurred just last week in the semi-final and the final of the Women's World Cup was not just a triumph of India. It was a triumph, or not a triumph, a revalidation of the 50-over game. The 50-over game is actually much more sophisticated than T20. T20 is rubbish, hard.
It's junk food cricket.
You can build a narrative, you can craft an innings, and bowling changes matter so much more. And of course, Test cricket is even more sophisticated and subtle and creative. So, I mean, the aesthetics of cricket, a batsman beaten in the flight. I still find it hard to say batter, but I should say batter. A batter beaten in the flight. A batter advancing down the wicket and stroking the ball silkily past cover. A bowler airing in length and bowling wide down the leg side, and a fabulous take by the wicketkeeper, a low catch at slip. I mean, these are just thrill me. I mean, the aesthetics of that, which combine artistry and athleticism.